Hi guys! Today I'm going to make a video that is going to answer a question that some of you have asked me. I've seen it in the comments on this channel. I've actually been DM'd through my Instagram before asking this question. So I know there's a little curiosity out there and I haven't addressed it as of yet. But today I'm going to go ahead and make a video answering and explaining something that it seems a few of you are curious about. And the question is, what does my ex think about my YouTube channel? What do I think about my ex knowing about my YouTube channel? And has my ex contacted me about my YouTube channel? So I'm going to answer those questions today. My name is Amy and this is NarcAWay. My channel is devoted to educating, supporting, and encouraging victims and survivors of narcissistic abuse. If you've watched my channel before, then you know I do talk about my ex a little bit, but I have never ever called him out. I have never used his name. I have never shamed him. I have never thrown him under the bus. What I've done is I've used examples from my real life, my experiences, which came from my relationship with my ex. But I don't talk about him per se. I talk about my experience, the way I perceived it, the way I acted and reacted, and what happened in my head. Because let's face it, I can't get in his head. I can't talk about him. I can talk about narcissists in general and what I've learned through my research, which stemmed from my own experiences. But as far as calling out or shaming him or making an example out of him, I have never done, nor will I. That's not what this channel is about. In a recent comment, I saw somebody ask if this was my way to get revenge. Now, I ask that back to you. Does this seem like a revenge channel? Does it look like I'm angry or spiteful or trying to get revenge on somebody? I hope not, because that's not the intent of this channel at all. Absolutely not. This has nothing to do with my ex. This has nothing to do with getting revenge or hurting him in any way, shape, or form. This channel is devoted to the victims and survivors of abuse. So if somebody has been on the receiving end of emotional abuse in any way, whether that's verbal, psychological, narcissistic, then this is who this channel is for. It's for the people who have been hurt. It's for the people that are recovering or are looking for answers. When I was in my relationship, I had no answers. I was very confused just about 100% of the time because I didn't know what narcissistic abuse was. I didn't know what emotional abuse really was. And it was only when I just stumbled upon narcissistic abuse. I had searched something. I think it was the silent treatment, because that was the number one tool that was used against me, was the silent treatment, and I couldn't figure it out. And I spent years trying to understand what the silent treatment was, why I was getting it, how I could stop getting it. And it was only after multiple searches that finally Google or YouTube led me to narcissistic abuse. And that is when the light bulb went off and I had my aha moment. And then I started understanding what I had gone through. So this is not a revenge channel. I will never ever call my ex, any of my exes, out by name. I won't call anyone out by name. I have had a few DMs where people have called out their own exes or people in their life, and they have asked me to put them on blast. Not gonna happen, guys. I'm never gonna do that. Now, one of the questions was, has my narc contacted me about this channel since I started doing it? Guys, my narcissist is blocked. There is absolutely no way he can contact me. Ever since I went no contact with him, which was about a month after I left him, that's when I blocked his Instagram. That's when I blocked his phone number. That's when I blocked his Facebook. That's when I blocked every social media, texting, phone possibility for him to get a hold of me. He has been blocked for years and years. So no, if he ever has tried to contact me, it has not got through to me because I have true no contact with him. Now, I don't even know if he knows about this channel. That was one of the questions. Does he know about this channel and what does he think of it? The simple answer is, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I am very, very much removed from him at this point of my life. I don't know what he knows, and I don't care what he knows because, again, this channel is not about him. He would probably disagree with a lot of the things I say, and that's okay. He's allowed to. But I'm never going to blast him, call him out, use his name, or anyone's for that matter. So it really doesn't matter. This is not about him. And I'm just going to say that one more time because I don't know where the curiosity quite comes from because I have seen this question a few times, and that's why I've decided to make this video addressing it. And I think maybe this comes from people that are just in the beginning phases of no contact, or maybe are not no contact yet, and you're still in that curiosity phase about your own narcissist. What do they know about me? What should I let them see? What are they going to think? Once you get to a certain part in your breakup and your healing, those wants and curiosities will completely disappear. You will get to a stage, and this is the goal, guys. This is where you want to be, at the stage where you don't care what the narcissist thinks, what they think of you. There is a long time where all you do is care about what they think. Everything you do is based on what they think. So I understand that doesn't just stop overnight with the breakup. It does take time and it does take distance. You need to distance yourself. You need to create as solid of no contact that you possibly can to get that break between you. And with that, it's just a byproduct, really, is the not caring. You'll all of a sudden wake up one day and be like, wow, I am not thinking about them. They don't pop in my head. I am not focused on them. What I'm doing in the day is not revolving around another person. It's all revolving around yourself, which is what it should be. So I think that's probably where this curiosity comes from, and that's okay. But in all honesty, guys, this channel was not created to get back at my ex, to have any payback whatsoever. It started as an offshoot of my Instagram. My Instagram started first, and that started because as I was learning about narcissistic abuse, I started following more and more narcissistic abuse related accounts. And I didn't really want that on my personal private Instagram. I didn't want my friends and families who had me, friends and family members who had me on Instagram, I didn't want them to see what I was following and what I was liking. It was very private. It was very controlled at that time. And so what I did is I created a new Instagram account just for myself, just for me to educate myself on narcissism. And when I did that, I started reposting other people's memes just as a tool for myself. It was never intended for other people. It was just for myself to learn, to educate myself, and to heal. And again, the byproduct of that was I started getting followers. People started liking what I was posting. And from there, I started creating memes. And as I learned more, I started sharing more. And as I healed more, I found I was actually able to advise and advocate for others going through this. So that's basically how my Instagram started. And from there, I started making videos, 1-minute videos for Instagram. And then someone suggested I upload them to YouTube. And here we are. That's the evolution of NarcAWay, guys. And the point is that it started as a healing tool for myself. And it evolved into a teaching tool for you guys. And as I healed more, I just became able to share my experiences and make these videos, and you guys respond to them. So I keep making them, and now I love doing it so much. I love sharing what I've learned. I'm in the process of taking courses to get certified so I can actually do this as a career. And that's all because of you guys. It's because I want to help other victims and survivors of this horrible, horrible abuse that so many people have gone through. That's the other thing, guys. I didn't realize how many other people were affected by narcissistic abuse. When I went through it, I was so alone. I had never heard of it before. When I started telling my story to friends and family, nobody knew what I was talking about. Nobody had experienced it. But as soon as I brought it online, I had just this flood of people that said, my story is the same. I can relate so much. Oh my God, I think your ex is my ex. I've heard that so much. So once I broadened my audience a bit, I realized this actually is very common. A lot of people have gone through it, and there is a need for education and advocacy about this. So victims are not left alone. Victims can become suicidal. It is that serious. This affects people's mental health. This affects their physical health. And I can see how somebody can be drawn to suicide over the mental torment that you can be put through from this type of abuse. So I think it's extremely important that there are free resources available to everyone out there. And YouTube is just perfect for that, because you don't have to pay, you don't have to leave your house. There are so many different advocates and life coaches and people who have different experiences and different personalities and share in a different way. And, you know, even if I'm not your cup of tea, there's so many other people out there that you can relate to and you can listen to, and you can get that information that helps you justify and validate the feelings that you had and the abuses that you suffered. So guys, this video is not, or this channel, this whole channel, NarcAWay, my Instagram, everything I do on social media under NarcAWay has nothing to do with my ex or any of my exes. This is for you guys. This is for me. This is a healing tool, and this is a teaching tool, and that's all there is to it. So as far as my ex, the narcissist that led me to do all of this, I don't know what he thinks of it. I don't know if he knows about it. And most importantly, I don't care. It doesn't matter, guys. So I hope that answers your question. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think of all this. And thanks for posting questions in the comments section. That really helps me to give you the information you're looking for. I want to know what you want to know, so that's what I can talk about. So go ahead and use this comment section in this video to pose some new questions to me. What kind of information do you want? Do you want my personal experiences? Do you want some textbook examples? Do you want me to just freeform talk? Let me know what you like and what you want to see in upcoming videos, and I'm going to take that and run with it and go ahead and give you guys what you want, because after all, without you, there is no NarcAWay, there is no channel, there are no viewers. So this is about you guys and it's for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you all. If you don't already subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe now. And don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram @NarcAWay for daily posts and motivation. I love you all.